Yeah, I am Josh McDaniels. Is crazy. Crazy. All right, my opponent is loading up, he says. Here we go. Let me make sure my lineup is straight one more time. Make sure no funny business is going on. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like chop you up if I'm on the oh yeah, that's wrong. Try to get me. All right. There we go. Yeah, all that red on offensive linemen that don't have X factors. Yes, you're right, Mark. You're not ready yet, Sanchez. You're not ready. 89, 77. You might be ready. You'll be ready next. You get your chance next year, my guy. Just gotta post this link real quick. Here we go.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cleveland Browns and these guys defending their home turf. Final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's caught. Here's Grimshaw Judkins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flats? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Opening carry for Devon Achane. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready.
Running back sent in motion. Richardson on 1st and 10. Headed out right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And once again, they can't connect. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did.
All right, I got to move this dude. This is the 2nd game in a row this motherfucker's just roughing the kicker, dog. Come on.
Their offense, a first down. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a first down. Looking from the gun, it's Richardson. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They'll throw again, Richardson. Same guy, Wilson again. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's gonna be 1st and goal now.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Achane runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown. first down.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Has this at the 6. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Quick toss headed left. Hit right at the line, and that is where he is stopped. So no gain on 1st down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolf.
Slot man motioned over.
Go street. 70 Lions.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
On the set.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Ready, let's go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down carry for Achane. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And the Browns' 1st down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
19. Here we go. Start. 65. Ready.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
60 Maverick. 60
First down,
Maverick.
Cleveland.
Come on. Panther 11. 60 Eagles. 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Hits his running back. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. A gain of
Cut 19. Cut 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18. Pioneer.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That may not look like much in tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing again, Richardson. Catch made. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
First down. Here's Lamar. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf. Incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Sit hot. 180. 180. No, we changed it. Hey, middle. Hey.
Blitz coming here. Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Finish it on.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He intercepts the pass. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 21-zip already. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting at the 10. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot. Middle. Oh, yeah, you got it. Me.
Jackson trying to get after the pick. That one's taken in by the rookie out of Utah. And he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Report!
Pistol snap to Jackson. He put everything he had into this one. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-0 our score. More coming up after this quick break. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Throwing again is Lamar. Completed over the middle. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Madison. But whatever.
The kids weren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
79 Broncos. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
And in motion out of the slot.
19 Lions.
Richardson now on first and 10. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
Running with Achan here for the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
At the 47-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. To throw, Richardson. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go. Dragon 6 the Eagles. 6 the Eagles. Go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats. Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Once more now, it's Richardson. Completed to his running back. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Here we go. 60, turn to 60, turn to 60.
Dive play straight ahead. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Offense in a hurry up here.
19 Tiger.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Lions. Warriors 70. Turn 19.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 3-possession game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
7.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
These guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Gain 15 there. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Play action. Here's Jackson. Buying some time left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
This one's set up for Lamar. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Now it's Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
What? 180. It's hot. 13.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
No, we changed
The
it.
Browns' 22-yard line.
You are X.
Lamar throwing again. Complete out to the right. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Give him 8 on that one. And that gives him a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
180. Get hot. 180. Get hot.
Blown back gets the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Get hot. 180. Get hot.
They give it to him again. Got some room to work. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Richardson on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now.
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. Lamar out of the pistol. Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Yo. You change it. Middle.
3rd and long for him here. Getting out to his left. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They kick the running back in motion.
Go street.
On first down, it's Richardson. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
He's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Our home team, 14.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
180. 180 shot. 180. 180 shot.
Pistol snap to Jackson. All in left side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
What is shot? Come on. 180. Hey, hey. Hey, report. Report.
On first down, they'll run. Makes the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
180.
Play fake. Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
180. Go.
Handoff on second and short. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
180.
First down, here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Buying some time right. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Design run, Jackson keeping it. And he's in for the touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? Hot 7, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Check, 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 check. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He'll drop this down to Achane. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Here we go, set. Lightning, 18. Cowboy 80. 19, start. Ready.
Richardson now. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down from the 42.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. On the move, hit it right. He can run it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partners. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Set hot 70, hot 70.
Design quarterback run here. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the fourth quarter.
Okay, break.
5 still to go here. This is second down. And the shotgun will give it to A-Chain. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up
Get the Eagles. Get the Eagles.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They'll run here on first down. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Play action. Here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives him the first.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Hand off to the back. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Offense to the line. Second down.
Yo, you ready to spin? You ready to spin?
Changing it up here. Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
No, we changed it.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Completed to his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Headed out right. He's keeping it. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And the Browns get there and take him down. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds his back. Achane. Still going through the 25. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now a give running right. Still has some space up near midfield. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns put up even more points in a win. Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns make it a 24-point ball game.
Our home team, 21.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense to the line. Here we go. There's a dive up the middle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Lamar. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to slide in safely after a gain of about 9. Productive effort there, though it does still bring up 3rd down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Virginia Beach. These guys trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
180. Sit on. 180. What is it? 180. That's it. Sit on.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Gotta hurry this to the line.
It's now 2nd and
This time it's a passing play. Buys time, rolling right. That one's complete, right side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36.
No, we changed it.
Now here's Lamar. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
To the left side. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose. And the defense has it. Defense recovers. That's a turnover.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
First down throw for Jackson. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Sit on. 180. That's it.
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. Big play, pushes it beyond midfield. And he gets this down to the 38. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Virginia Beach.